Welcome to Lifeline with Liz. Happy new month. Happy new month. Happy new month. Welcome to Lifeline with Liz, where everyone is welcome. Where, doesn't matter what religion you are, everyone is welcome. Thank you so much for being part of this community. Thank you so much for always joining us, and thank you for all your word of encouragement or your comments. Please keep them coming. Keep them coming. Don't forget to share our, visit our website www.lifelinewithliz.com. Please know what we are all about. Know, what kind of community we are building. So we appreciate it if you join. And don't forget to share this program as you are enjoying it. So, and also we want to hear from you. What is your opinion? What do you feel about today's topic? And what do you, and if you have topic you want us to talk about, if you have topic that you want us to talk about, please, let us know. We will really, really, really appreciate your feedback. Again, thank you for joining Lifeline with Liz. Happy new month. We are in the 8th month, just like that. I remember, 8 months ago, we were saying Happy New Year to each other. Time goes fast. That's why we, as human beings, we can't waste our time. We cannot waste our time because our time is so valuable. Our time is so important. So, and I know that as you're progressing into, in this year, as you're moving forward, I pray that all your heart desire will be granted unto you. Everything you lay your hand on will prosper. And as you're entering into this new month, uncommon favor, uncommon blessing, God will allow it to locate you. Again, welcome to Lifeline with Liz, where everybody and anybody are welcome. Thank you so much for being part of the community. Today, we are going to talk about, our topic today is letting go of bitterness. Ooh, letting go of bitterness. Letting go of bitterness. Letting go of bitterness means choosing to release old hurts. I know there's no one on this earth, young, old, even babies. There's no one on this earth that has not been hurt by someone else. There's no one that's, some situation has not hurt them. Letting go of hurts, that's what I mean. Letting go of bitterness is like what? Letting go or choosing to release old hurts. Stop feeding the anger. You know, the only how do we feel the anger when we continue to think about that situation? This person, what they did to me, I cannot forget. We continue to remind ourselves, we continue to hold on to that anger. So letting go of bitterness, because when we hold on to anger, we are holding on to bitterness, and little by little it's eating us up inside. It's destroying even from inside. Because let me tell you something, when you are hurt, especially when you're hurt emotionally, when you're hurt physically, it's easy to see. But when you're hurt emotionally, emotionally, it's so difficult, because when somebody did something to hurt you, either, on purpose, or, not, or they didn't mean to do it, but it's still a hurt that you had to go through. You are the one that's holding on to that bitterness. You are the one that is hurting. You are the one that's little by little you're killing yourself inside emotionally. Even sometimes we don't realize it because we're so busy holding on to the anger, holding on to, the hurt that they hurt us. I would not let it go. This person hurts me very much. This situation hurt me very much. Some people, they live a lonely life because they cannot let go of bitterness in their life, because they hold on to that anger, they hold on to that hurts. Stop feeding. See, you letting go of bitterness means that, stop feeding the anger, stop overthinking it, stop replaying it in your mind, and free yourself from pain. When you let go of the anger, when you stop feeding the anger, let me tell you something, you release you free yourself from pain, from constant pain, from constant broken heart. Because every time, let me tell you, every time you remember that situation, every time you remember that thing that person did to you, you're hurting yourself more. It's not like you're not allowing the wound to heal, you're hurting yourself more. It is a slow process. I'm not telling you that not to I'm not telling you not to think about it. I'm not telling you not to be hurt, because that's not what I'm telling you. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm telling you is like, don't hold on to it. Don't hold on to it. It is a slow process. Let it go. But it helps you to find peace. When you let go of the hurt, when you let go of the anger, when you let go of the pain, I'm telling you, you feel free. You feel relieved. Then you give yourself, the pain is there no more. It becomes, you see, it's like when, okay, imagine now a child scraping their knees, or you fell down. Immediately you fell down, that pain is going to be so much that you'll be like, oh my God, I'm in pain. But little by little, the pain will draw as it grow, depending on how big the scar is, how big the wound is. But little by little, it doesn't stay the same. So likewise, when we get hurt, when we get hurt emotionally, when someone did something that we didn't expect them to, when somebody betray us, when somebody hurts us, holding on to it is not hurting them, because they've already did the damage. The deed is done. But you that you are holding on to that bitterness, you that you're holding on to anger, you are killing yourself. Little by little, you are hurting yourself, because the person that did the damage, they've already done it, and go by their business. Maybe go to the next person that they're going to hurt, or go to or they don't even remember what they have done to hurt you, because they're not the one that's feeling the pain. So letting go of bitterness is letting go of the hurts, letting go of that thing. Stop overthinking it. Stop dwelling in it. That's letting go of bitterness. First, listen, don't get me wrong. Acknowledge the pain. Somebody hurt you. Someone betrayed you. Someone did something that you were not expecting. Someone that you trust broke your trust. So acknowledge the pain. Realize that, okay, this is what this person have done to me. This is what, the pain that I'm going through. Acknowledge the pain. Be honest with yourself. I know a lot of us, we are so much, we live in denial, because we don't, what they did didn't even hurts me. You had a friend that you're with for what, 20 years, 30 years, and they betray you. What do you think? You see, you're a human being. No matter how angel you think you are, how sweet you think you are, when somebody hurts you, you're going to feel it. When somebody break your trust, you're going to feel it. When somebody lied to you, when somebody betray, you're going to feel it, because you're a human being. Acknowledge it. That's what I'm telling you. Acknowledge. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. About what hurt you. And instead of hiding it, or hiding your feelings, say, you didn't mean nothing. Instead of hiding it, acknowledge it. Okay, this is the pain that someone has caused. This is the pain that you are going through. Acknowledge it. And then stop feeding the anger. Once you know, this is the step to letting go of bitterness in your life. This is step, I'm telling you this step. I am not a professional, but we are here to, Lifeline with Liz, we are here to inspire you. We are here to build a better community. So, stop feeding the anger. Once you acknowledge the pain, once you know, okay, and once you acknowledge the pain, then you're honest with yourself. When you're honest with yourself, then what do you do? Stop feeding the anger. Notice when you are replaying it, because we human beings, this is what we do. We replay over and over again. We overthink you. I don't believe this person. I don't believe what you did to me last week. Last week, you're still thinking about last week. If you're still thinking about last week, how do you want to move forward? How do you want to move forward? Thank you so much for joining. How do you want to move on when you're still holding on to the person that hurt you years ago? When you're holding on to the person that broke your heart, 4 years ago, that person probably already got married, but you are still sitting there, he just dumped me like that. No. You see, stop feeding the anger. Notice when you are replaying it. The past in your head. You see, a lot of us, we live in the past that we forgot to live in the present, talk less of thinking about the future. Just be aware. Be aware that, okay, you know one thing, because these are the things that you do to feed the anger. When you replay the hurt, when you replay play by play, I don't believe, she didn't say sorry. I don't believe, this person did this to me. You continue to replay over and over again. So notice it, be aware that you are replaying it. Notice that you are replaying the past in your head, and gently bring your attention back to the present. You see, I'm not telling you to forget it. They say, forgive and not forget, because they don't want you to make the saying is there because they try so that you don't make the same mistake, so you don't repeat the same, so you don't fall into the same trap, or get someone else, or fall into someone else's betrayal. So acknowledge it. Once you acknowledge it, the pain, know the pain is there. Know that, and then be honest with yourself about it. Okay, this thing hurts me. You're a human being, unless you are not breathing. But once you are breathing, you're a human being. That's, when you feel something hurts you, then acknowledge it, that this thing hurt me, and then stop feeling the anger. You see, it's hard for us to let go of bitterness because we are so busy replaying it. I don't believe that person will be with me. She has been my best friend for 10 years. She has been my best friend for 20 years. Have you forgot the say that they say 100 kids cannot play for 100 years? No relationship is meant forever unless it is written, unless it is will. People evolve, people grow apart. So when someone hurts you, when someone betray you, when someone break your trust, don't hold on to it. Acknowledge that they broke your trust because you put your trust in, because you love them, because you care for them. So acknowledge that they broke your trust, but stop feeding the anger. Now you're starting to think all the bad things they said to you, all the bad things they did to you. Why? For what reason? You don't need that. So acknowledge it and stop feeding the anger. Even sometimes when you're sitting down, when your mind will go back to that hurt. Your mind, be aware of it. When you are aware of that hurt, when you are aware of your mind replaying, your mind, trying to draw you back into that past, gently, pull yourself out of that situation, pull yourself out of that emotionally bondage, pull yourself out of that hurt, and just, gently come back to the present, because the deed is done. I'm sorry if I sound harsh, but the person that hurt you already did. They already do what they want to do, because there's no one that do something that they don't know that is wrong or is bad. But the deed is done, and once it's done, then why are you still holding on to it? Why are you allowing the business to feed inside of you? Let it go. So they've done it. So pull yourself gently back to the present. Live in the present, because this is your life. You still have a lot to do. You have a lot to live for. But because sometimes when we are hurt, we forget that we still have present and future to live. We have so many things that we can do. We have so many things that we are being destined to do. But when we are living in our past, how can you live in the present? When you're still living in the hurts of yesterday, of 1 year ago, of few weeks ago, of few months ago, then how do you want to move forward? How do you want to better yourself? How do you want to evolve yourself? So acknowledge the pain, and then stop feeding the anger. Stop thinking about it. Stop replaying it in your head, and then separate the person from the action. Let me tell you something. The person that hurt you today, if you don't separate yourself from them, they're going to hurt you worse tomorrow. I'm telling you the truth, because let me tell you something. They said that a leper can never change his spots. Some people are just men like that. They are men. If you forgive them now and you keep them around, they're going to do worse than what they did before. Understand that someone else bad behavior usually come from their own inner problem, not from you. When somebody betray you, when somebody break your trust, don't think it's because you have done something wrong. Because a lot of us, we blame ourselves, like, did I do something wrong? We see my fault. We carry the blame, because in carrying the blame, we allow the bitterness to fester inside of us. We allow the bitterness to hold us down, because instead of just, some people are going through a lot. They're going through their own hardship. They're going through their own problem. But because of their problem, they take it out on you because you are the next person next to them. You are the closest person to them. So it's not right, but that's how life is. That's how things happen. You can't help it. Not because you're a bad person, not because you're not good enough. It's not because you're stupid. Because a lot of things, when sometimes, especially when people break our trust, we think is it because we're stupid? Were we slow? How come we weren't able to see their action? How come we're able to see their character, their mannerism before it got worse? You know one thing? Being nice is not a bad thing. You do not change who you are because of somebody else's bad behavior, or because someone else is having their own problem, or because somebody else is not right in the head. So know this, that one thing, the relationship didn't work out. It can be husband and wife, it can be boyfriend and girlfriend, it can even be best friend, it can be childhood friend. This relationship didn't work out. That's fine. It's okay. So you move on. Just because their problem, and they take it out on you, and they're using that to betray you, or they're using that to hurt you, separate yourself from them. And then because sometimes when certain people are in your life, if they're not be removed out of your life, if they're not out of your life, you cannot get a good person to come in. I'm being honest with you. Because some people, when they're in your life, because of their negativity, because of their problem that they're going to, because of their manners, because of their character, it will chase the good people away from you. It will barricade the good people that want to get close to you, because someone that is betraying you, someone that is talking bad about you behind your back, that's hurting you behind your back. What do you think? They're telling all your helper, they're telling all the people that want to help you not to come close to you. So when someone hurts you, when you see someone true character, when you see someone, if someone break your trust, you don't have to keep them around. Separate yourself from them. Move on. Forget about it. And just because you don't want them around you, just because you want to have separation and you let go of that relationship, it does not mean not to forgive. Choose forgiveness. Choose forgiveness over revenge. I know we human being. If someone hurt, at the end of me logun, ma for you. Oh, please don't follow you. Don't what is saying that spill my medicine, I'm going to break the egg. But okay, now when you get revenge, are you better than them? Getting revenge, you see, choose forgiveness. Decide to let go of the wish to punish them. I know, because when somebody hurts us, you want to look for a way to get back at them, to let them feel the pain that you're feeling. Let me tell you something. There's nothing that will throw up that is not coming down. I'm telling you, you don't have to get revenge for yourself. Even in the Bible, it said, vengeance is mine. Because if somebody truly wronged you, they will get what they deserve. I'm not wishing bad on anybody, but for you, for that, don't take the fight by yourself. Don't take the battle by yourself. Choose to forgive over revenge. Forgiveness is not even for the person, it's for you. Because once you forgive, let me tell you something, you will start replaying the hurts in your head. Once you forgive, the pain will be dull. It won't be as hard as it was. So don't choose to punish them. Forgive. Don't choose revenge. Leave the punishment to your creator. When knowing that forgiveness helps your own body and mind to heal. When you forgive, let me tell you something, you the one that feel relief, because anytime you see them, you're not thinking about the hurts that they caused you. You're not thinking about the bad that they have done to you. You're not thinking about the promise that they have broken. Thank you for joining. Welcome to Lifeline with Liz. Thank you so much for joining. So choose forgive over revenge. I will get them back. Why? What do you want to get? You see, first of all, you're wasting your time, because the person, you will invest your time in trying to get revenge. You will spend emotionally time, your physical time. Now, because you're trying to take revenge, that person is changing your character. He's changing who you are, because you are not a bitter person. But if you let go of that bitterness, they're the one that's carrying the body. That's why you choose forgiveness over revenge. Let it go. Let it go. If someone hurts you, let it go. When you let it go, when you forgive them, you're letting go of the bitterness. It's not damaging you, it's not killing you, because bitterness kills. A lot of people say, they just died, we don't know what happened. You see, a lot of things, even though sometimes physically we look good, but a lot of things that a lot of the sickness that we have is within us. It's not like it's not something that is you can see. So, let's go, forgive. Choose forgiveness over revenge. Focus on your own life. Letting go of bitterness is focus on your own life. You see, even the twins that are born, they have their own life. They are individual. So just because you have a friendship, you have a relationship that didn't work out, or you have a friendship that didn't work out, or you have a business that didn't work out. So you know what? Focus on your own life, on yourself. Put your time and energy into things that can change your today. Things that can change you, things that can be better for you. Put your time and energy into things that you can change. Not things that someone else can change. Not something that's things that you can, things that you have power over. Situation that you have power over. You see, you have no control of what someone else is thinking. You talk less of what they want to do, because you're not in their mind. So, rather than waiting for an apology, let me tell you something. Some people, they know they're wrong. They know they are wrong. They know they have wronged you. But because of pride, because of their stubbornness, because their character, they will never apologize. You have some parents that they wrong their children, but they will never apologize. Are you, children, you're waiting for apology? You're fasting in bitterness because it's like, one thing, my father wronged me, my mother wronged me. You forgot that they're human beings. So you let it go. Don't wait for anybody to apologize. If they apologize, fine. That means they want to turn over a new leaf. That means they're a changed person. That means they realize what they're doing. Some people, they don't even realize what they've done wrong. They don't see it. So, and if they don't see it, yes, you could try and say, okay, what you did is wrong. I don't appreciate it. It's fine. It's fine to tell them. But when you tell a lot of people, they don't even care. Because they've already determined that they want to hurt you. They've already determined that they want you to feel. You see, let me tell you, when someone do something, before that thing will manifest physically, they've already start thinking in their mind. Their brain have already cooked it up. Not one day, not 2 days. So instead of you waiting for apologize, focus on yourself. You are important to yourself. If something happened to you now, that person that you are thinking about the hurts that they did, that person that you're holding on to the anger for, they won't even care, because they don't care. That's who they are. So don't wait for apologize. Focus on it, because when you waiting for apology, that's when for 2 years you'll be saying, remember what this person did to me 2 years ago. Remember the damage that, remember that boy that dumped me 5 years ago. That boy that dumped you 5 years ago already got married. And you're still waiting, you're still living in that bitterness. Who are you hurting? Yourself. So what for? Why would you want to hurt yourself for someone else? Why would you want to damage? Why would you want to stop your destiny? Because let me tell you, when you don't focus on yourself, then you don't know how to think like, okay, the situation I am right now, I don't like it. How do I move forward? What is the next step in my life? How do I achieve this thing? You see, because your mind is occupied with nonsense. Because let me tell you, when you're holding on to grudges, when you're holding on to bitterness, when you're holding on to hurt, you're holding on to nonsense, because it will profit you nothing. It will profit you nothing. So let it go. When someone hurts you, when someone have done something for you, let it go. You move forward. Don't wait for apology. The apology, yes, sometimes it can help you heal a little bit. But if you have not determined yourself to let it go, then guess what? That apology that you're waiting for, you will not get it. And you just stand there. And the world, not even everybody, the whole world will be passing you by, and you're still waiting for someone to come and apologize for you. Someone that hurt you, someone that broke your heart, someone that disappoints you. You forgot that they're a human being. Some of them, when they do their damage, when they do their behavior, it's because they're going through their own problem. They don't even realize what they have done wrong. So let it go of bitterness. Let the bitterness in your heart, let it go today. If there's someone that has hurt you years ago, 5 years, your father's house, your mother's house, your in-laws, your friend, don't hold on to it. Let it go so that you can be free. I love this passage in the Bible. It said that, whoever the Son has free is free indeed. Why are you putting yourself in the bondage of someone that have hurt you, someone that's not even thinking of what they have done? The damage, it might even be a mistake that they betray you, might be a mistake that they hurt you. Fine, the damage is done. If that person, you see that they still have the same character, they still live in the same mannerism, stay away from them. It's not by force. If you don't have this one as a friend, you will have another. You know how many people are there outside there that want to be your friend, that care about you, that will love you genuinely. But if you're too busy hold on to the past, you will never find those people. You will never find that thing, that love that you need, that genuine love that is out there. You never find it because you're too busy holding on to the past. You're not letting go of the bitterness. Choose love over hate. I know it's not easy. I know people say it's easier said than done. Choose love over hate, because hate, it hits you up. It destroys your emotion. It destroys you inside. So choose love over hate, and choose peace. And then you will have peace of mind. When you choose love over hate, when you let go of bitterness, you will have peace of mind. I'm telling you. People will be like, even the person that hurt you, when they see that, oh, you're not depressed, that you're not sad, that you're not crying, guess what? They'll be like, oh, then they will feel bad. Then the plan that they have will not manifest, because their thoughts for you, what the condition they think that you will be is not the condition that you're in. So, let's go of bitterness. Our topic today is letting go of bitterness. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to share this program, to your friends, to your family. And also visit our website, www.lifelinewithliz.com. And as you share this program, as you subscribe to our page, heaven will bless you. God will expand your territory. Every bitterness that is in your life, that is in your journey, that is in your situation, that the enemy has put in your destiny, will be removed permanently, and you'll be free to succeed. You'll be free to prosper. And so shall it be. Thank you so much again. And we're here every Saturday at 12 noon to give you, if you have topic you want us to talk about, send it to us. We want to hear your comments. What do you think about today's topic, letting go of bitterness? It's not easy, but it can be done. So what is your opinion? We want to hear your comments, and then also we will respond to you. Once we finish our website, once you visit our website, if you have something that you want us, to talk about, put it on the website. We will talk about it. Again, happy new month, from Lifeline with Liz. I pray that this month will be a month of expansion of territory for you. Every project that you have laid your hand on in this, the last month that did not complete, everyone will help you to complete. Again, Lifeline with Liz is for everybody. We are not here to judge anybody. We are not here to criticize, but we are here to inspire. So let me know if I inspire you today. Have a wonderful weekend and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye-bye.